Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Thursday to you all. It is good to be back at the desk checking out some brand new music, and it's already been a great time because Omai걸 are back with brand new music. Omai걸, I have a lot of history with Omai걸, considering they are one of the groups responsible for me getting properly into the K-pop genre way back when. So, we checked out the title track. Classified was absolutely brilliant. Now, we have the rest of the EP to check out. We have 5, I think, B-sides to check out, and we also have a dingo killing voice we have to check out, so keep that, if you are looking forward to that, keep your eyes peeled. But we have a lot of music to get through from a week away of slaving away at architecture stuff, so let's get into the album sharpish, shall we? Here we go! No lyric videos, but that is a-okay. It just gives me an excuse to really dive headfirst into the music properly. So, I forgot you're not over there, you're over there now. So, I have the album credits pulled up on the second screen. That's what we do here on Album Listen. So, let's start the album properly, shall we? Track number 1 is the title track, titled Classified. Of course, we spent time on that on the MV alone. So we won't listen to it here, but I'm going to read off the credits very quickly. Track number 1, Classified, lyrics by Kimina and Mimi, the legendary Kimina. Nice. Composition, Yi Ju-hyung, NILD of Monotree, Ayushi of The Hub, and Iris of Monotree, with Yi Ju-hyung and NILD on arrangement. Love a little bit of a Monotree song here on the channel. Yes, we do indeed. Which takes us to track number 2, titled Start Up, the first of the B-sides. Lyrics by So Hyo-kyung, Mimi, and E. Composition, Rhinus Jun, Scott Russell Stoddart, and Jijin, with Rhinus Jun and Scott Russell Stoddart on arrangement. Here we go.
Come, let's do it again.
Kind of feeling reminiscent of the previous era a little bit, with, you know, like, so that Summer Comes album. Oh! Whoa! It kind of reminds me of, like, really early Mamamoo chorus ad-libs. Because now it feels like peak Omai걸, like, it feels like straight off of the Summer Comes album, and I think that's terrific. And it's such an energetic song, but it knows when to, you know, like, hold back on it. Wow. That's alright. It's a lot of fun. Kind of like with Classified, so much movement in the song. Just nice and easy, like, back and forth movement. It's so nice. Hello, drumline. Drumline snare to start the bridge, cool touch. even the bass has such a nice movement to it. It's not overdoing it. The playfulness of this is... Oh, my whistle tones. Oh, the little fake out finale. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my goodness, what a terrific way to start up the album. I definitely meant to do that. No, but genuinely, that is a terrific vibe to start this album with. It's so fun, it's so energetic, and it's just... can't help but to like really feel the music. It's much like what's Classified. The song has a terrific amount of movement to it that is just so enjoyable to listen to. It's not overdoing it by any means, but anywhere you look in any part of the song, there's bound to be something that's got a nice side-to-side, back-and-forth movement that is just so elegant, but also fun to listen to. And honestly, Omaygirl do that so well. It's not even funny how well they do it. It's mind-blowingly impressive how often that they can do this. Fun, but also this elegant kind of melody. And even on their more, plucky stuff like, say, Nonstop, or... what's another really kind of just like aggressively plucky and fun song? Like Bungee, for example. Two very high-energy, bright songs, but it still has a terrific amount of just nice melodic movement to it that keeps it from becoming just like overly sugary bubblegum poppy or too sharp on the ears. And this entire like album already, 2 for 2 so far on the album, have shown that they can do that kind of fun, bright, but also elegant and refined movement type of sound, and it's right. So we have unit songs on this album, which is very exciting indeed. I know Stacy this year on their Metamorphic album did unit songs as well, and that was a great time. So let's see what Omaygirl unit songs sound like. This is track number 3, titled La 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 La, 4 La's, featuring Mimi and Seunghee. Lyrics by Mimi, Jian, Yoon, and E. Is that Yoon, Winner's Yoon, or is that an entirely different Yoon? Either way, composition, So Kid, Daisy Goodridge, Dylan Deskin, A13R, Big Boss Music BV. And So Kid on arrangement. Seunghee and Mimi together. This one's a little bit loud. Oh, we got movement. And the la 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 la. There was an extra la in there, but almost feels like nursery rhyming in a way. But and this like soft beat with the prominent driving beat, but the super soft top line is very like in trend right now. They do it very well. Yeah, that the way they're incorporating, you know, the title, not incorporating, but that main hook having this, that almost childlike playfulness to it is really cool. The delivery here for this like intro phrase, it almost sounds like instead of singing la la la, they're singing kla kla with like an extra H in front of it. It's really neat. Really smart of letting the beat kind of take a step back so that Mimi's flow will drive the song forward rather than the beat. I just think that's so charming. Especially considering the rest of the song isn't the most like melodically complex. It's like that provides a little bit of like a melodic flair, but also a burst of energy too. Cool song. Cool song. There's a lot of like pushing and pulling going on in this song that's really neat to listen to. The song works in a very clear like A-B action, and when you get vocals that are, you know, I mean, anyone paired with Mimi is going to be an immediate like A-B pairing, since Mimi's voice is so distinctly different from everyone else's, both in terms of range and in terms of vocal color. But having a song that not only showcases that, but really emphasizes that A-B-ness, while also keeping it, like keeping that mentality in just the general composition layout of the song, I think is super neat, because it's not just the vocals that do A-B, it's the actual melody that does a little A-B action as well, especially with the, you know, kind of the nursery rhymey effect in the chorus. Like, you have this really kind of laid back, chill melody, and then all of a sudden, la 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 la, this like, cutesy injection coming in, and then la da 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 da, lay it back again, and then la da 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 da, lay it back again. And it's really neat that both the song and the members are able to just kind of alternate what side of the song you want to go on. And overall, with a song like this, like, it doesn't have too much melodic movement to it, but it doesn't need it, because it's the identity of the song kind of is what is, I don't want to call it the 5th gen sound, but that's what I've been referring it to just because it's easiest, but that chiller, groovier, vibier type song, right? It doesn't need to be a song with just really complex energy curve changes and stuff like, say, Startup and Classified. It just needs to cruise at its pace, and if there's a beat driving it forward and you just kind of let it do its thing, and that's really mission accomplished for this song. And the beat definitely does drive the song forward, or in the case of Mimi's verse, Mimi's flow drives the song forward because it takes place of the beat in the background. I kind of like it. It's charming. It's definitely charming. Right, next unit, Maknae line, Yubin and Arin with Sway parentheses You and I, track number 4, lyrics by Lee Suran, composition Livy, Okan Yoonver, and Humbler with Humbler on arrangement. That kind of like swell the string section has is really cool. What a cool way to like kind of slow the song down, or slow the album down a little bit. Love the purposeful, like, step one down. Oh, switch the beat. Oh, and we don't get string swells at all in the second verse now. Cool. Nice. Oh, we got the strings back for the chorus, though. It's got a kind of late night vibe to it, which I find very nice to listen to. Oh, the solo cello there. Nice. Nice. Love that echoey, like, reverby transition there. And that melody, da, 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 going that one note past the final note there, just love that sequence. Now that's an interesting song, because I think it comes across, for me at least, as more mature sounding than I think it actually is supposed to. It's super neat. There's a laid backness to it, but it's not like a casual laid back. It's more of a, it's been a long day, I need to, like, kick my feet up and relax type of laid back vibe. And I think that's why it plays into that late night vibe that I adore so much, especially with how much I follow OSTs out of the K-pop scene every single week. Although, admittedly, I've been behind on it because, you know, I've been away for about a week, but it's a really neat song in that it's quite loud to be a late night vibey track, but that's the essence that it gives off. Like, it's a song that doesn't try too hard to be a relaxed song at all, but it doesn't hide the fact that it's going to increase in volume at certain points, and I think that's really neat. Because it's not restricting itself to, like, one specific vein of this more slower laid back type of music. And I think that on a song like this, you still get the kind of multiple different flavors throughout, I think is really cool. And I mean, for me, this is bias line for me, so, like, this should be, like, very me coded. It's very different from the rest of the album, though, and I think that's very evident off of first listen that this is a little bit different. But getting the, what I would call probably the most mature type sounding song from the Maknae duo, I think is a really cool dynamic. Nice. Right, the last of the unit songs, Love Me Like You Do, track number 5, featuring Miss Hyojung and Miss Yua. Lyrics by Hyojung. Cool. Just Hyojung. Very neat. Composition, Rhinus John, Alexander Eck, Carlisle Fernandez, Mosen, Isaac Alvedal, and Rachel Shevlin, with Rhinus John and Carlisle Fernandez on arrangement. Very familiar names in the composition lineup there. It's in 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Talk box. But we still get the strings. It's a ballad in 6/8. I'm so here for it. Oh, there was really cool dissonance in there. Ooh, sharp strings. This, I think, Love Me Like You Do might have my favorite string incorporation on this entire album so far. There's just so many different flavors of it. What a flip. Yeah, there's a moment of dissonance in that final little bit of the chorus, just so neat. The bass getting some love? Okay. That is what I'm talking about. Cool flutter there. Now that is a tune and a half right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, it's got a whole bunch of strings, which I love, and I can relate to being a violin player growing up. It's got the ballady aesthetic to it, which I love. I'm a sucker for a good ballad. And it's got the ridiculously pretty vocals that you expect to get from these two. Oh my goodness. And weirdly enough, it feels very comforting to come back to a song like this with Hyojung as part of the vocal lineup, considering, gosh, what was it, 2 weekends ago? We finished up doing, so, kind of staying within the confines of WM Entertainment, I fell into a big on and off phase, or more like, I fell into the on and off black hole and I couldn't call myself out, so I just kept going further and further and further, to the point where I listened to their entire discography from start to finish. And I think the last song that we listened to that was related to on and off was the Hello WM single that dropped earlier this year, called titled 366 Days, with Hyojin, Omaigirl's Hyojung, and B1A4 Sandul on it, and it was such a pretty string-driven ballady type song. And it reminded me of that when I was listening to it, but Love Me Like You Do has taken that to a different direction, and it's a direction that I love and adore. It's so pretty. I love a song in 6/8 because there's the sense of a haste. Like, this song is not meant to be very slow. The main rhythm is quite snappy, like 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. That's the main beat of the song. It's got a really rather short and quick movement to it, but the song kind of just like lilts back and forth, almost like it's dancing a waltz, you know, just elegant up and down movement, side to side, and it's so pretty what they've done with it. And what really sells this song for me is me being a violin player. There's so many different flavors of violin and just strings in general. Like you get the really broad, slow, full bows in there. You get the like the really short, quick, sharp rhythm fills in there as well. You get some really pretty glissandos in there. And it's a very multifaceted, string-driven, ballady type song that is just so pretty to listen to. Oh, very nice. Might be my favorite unit song out of the three. And which takes us to the final song on the mini album. It's track number 6, titled Heavenly. Lyrics by So Ji-eum, composition Gingerbread Boran and Mayu Wakisaka with Gingerbread on arrangement. So we are not ending it on a ballad. Long intro sequence. Cool side-to-side movement again. Love the amount that the song is growing too. Oh, it's firm. Weirdly, it reminds me of early Omaigal, just with a modern twist to it. It's just Heavenly repeated over and over, but that gross behind it is terrific. There's some vocoded harmonies in the background. There's the release I was waiting for. Cool outro. Love this outro. Oh, and the reverby finish. The reverby finish at the end. Wow. Heavenly is a song that kind of got me lost in the sauce a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was really enjoying that, so much so that I kind of forgot to talk through most of that. It's a really entrancing song for me. Like, it's a very captivating song. I think there's something about the melody that's almost hypnotizingly dreamy to listen to. Weird. Not in a bad way though. I love that. Yeah, it does. I think it's kind of similar to Classified in that it stylistically feels like a modernized version of older Oh My Girl, and I'm not going to complain about that one bit, considering older Oh My Girl is what got me into K-pop in the first place. But and there's just something that's so satisfying to listen to about the way this song progresses, especially that pre-chorus with the heavenlies motif that's repeated over and over and over. It's like you hear the word heavenly repeated over and over, and it's like a trigger, like a trigger to begin hypnosis or something. Because you get, for me at least, I got so lost in the heavenly part that the song just kind of grew around me, and by the time the chorus came around, it was just like, boom, we're here. And it's, I don't know, there's just something really cool about that effect that it has. Oh. But yeah, it does feel like, at least in terms of the sensation of listening to it, like a B-side off of I would probably say Secret Garden. Yeah, that just super nice dreaminess of it very much feels of that era. It's definitely composed differently, but that's nice. What is with it? And like, what is with the girl groups this year? And just releasing ridiculously high level albums. Like, we've had a lot of girl groups have comebacks this year, and we've checked out a lot of their albums. Oh my goodness, they've been so good. Like, I genuinely, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to just organize my girl group albums of the year list, because this is genuinely the hardest year to separate albums for me. Like, they've all been so good, and the thing is, it's a lot of veteran groups too that's really doing their thing. And Oh My Girl with what is this album called? Dreamy Resonance? Honestly, just as it did it again. Oh my goodness. This is the Oh My Girl that I fell in love with back all of those years ago. And this is the Oh My Girl that I have been waiting for. Don't get me wrong, I love that entire Summer Comes era. It was a fun time. I think a summer album is always going to be a great time. Real Love for me wasn't the biggest hit for me. I did like a couple songs on that album, like Dear Rose is a song that still gets frequent playing time for me to this day. And like cute and quirky Oh My Girl is, I think, always a great time. In fact, I know it's probably not going to happen, but I would love to get a Banhana comeback at some point. Just think this the idea of that would be very satisfying for me. You know, like Wuju Sonya had a Chocomi comeback last year, 2 years ago. Like, let's get an Oh My Girl Banhana reload the subunit again. But hey man, this is a group I love and appreciate, and they have dropped an album of the finest variety. Peak Oh My Girl energy is back on the menu, and I could not be happier with the result. Which only leaves the Dingo Killing Voice to check out, which I'm going to do next because I cannot hold off listening to it for any longer, and it's going to be a trip down memory lane. So I'm going to enjoy myself then. But until then, I am going to leave it off here for the album. Thank you all for listening along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day today. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.